Hi everybody, my name is Peggy aka Peggypeg. Welcome to my channel. So since I announced that I was going back to natural and that I was actually gonna transition, and to do that I was gonna wear low manipulation hairstyles, some of y'all were asking me why did you choose to transition with low manipulation hairstyle instead of protective hairstyle, and what's the difference between both of these hairstyles. So today I'm gonna tell you what the difference between both of these hairstyle and the reason why I choose to transition with low manipulation hairstyles. Okay. So first of all, protective hairstyle, protective styling, usually it's like box braids, a twist, wigs, you know, hairstyle with added hair extension that you can keep for like a long period of time. So that's like 1 month and a half, 2 months. Some people keep it for like 5 months. I will never suggest keeping a protective hairstyle for that long. Don't. So what it basically does, it hides the it hides your hair from the environment from the outside. So yeah, from the sun, from the air, like everything that can be damaging to your hair, so that allows you to like not touch your hair, so your hair won't get damaged, if that makes sense. Yeah, and it also allows you to not constantly have to do your hair during the period of time that you are wearing your protective hairstyle. Okay, so now low manipulation hairstyles, it can be a low bun, low ponytails, like cornrows. So basically any hairstyle with your natural hair, like with your real hair with no added hair extension. But I did add some clip-ins to my buns to make it a little bit fuller, but it's still a low manipulation hairstyle just because I can remove my clip-ins like in 2 seconds and have my real hair like exposed. So with low manipulation hairstyle, you don't necessarily have to hide your real hair and your ends also. Like for example, if you're doing a low ponytail, your ends will still be out, but what it allows you to do is to keep your hair in that hairstyle for like a medium period of time. I usually wear mine for a week. You can do it for like 2 weeks. For example, if you're doing cornrows with your real hair, you can keep it for 2 weeks. And yeah, so your ends are not necessarily hidden from the outside, but that allows you to not manipulate your hair as much, not doing your hair every day. So it's a low manipulation hairstyle. You're still manipulating your hair, but less than if it was out. I hope it makes sense. I really hope it makes sense. In my head, like, it makes sense. It makes sense. Okay, so now why did I choose to transition with low manipulation hairstyle instead of protective hairstyles? Just because y'all know that I have a dry scalp. I suffer from psoriasis, so I have like dry scalp, and it sometimes make dry patches looking like dandruff, but it's not always dandruff, it's just my scalp that is getting dry. Anyways, I'll still have to wash my hair every single week, so doing low manipulation hairstyles really allow me to undo my hair and wash it, opposed to like protective hairstyle. Like if I were to wear box braids, for example, like I could have access to my scalp, but I wouldn't be able to really wash it completely the way that my scalp needed. So if you don't suffer from any scalp problem, that protective hairstyle could be good for you. And also, like, you know, when you wear wigs, you usually do small cornrows on your head, and that doesn't give you full access to your scalp. So that's something that I couldn't do basically. So yeah, like I have to wash my hair every week, so this is not for me. So it depends for you. If you also suffer from these scalp and condition, I would suggest doing low manipulation hairstyles instead than protective styling. Now if you are transitioning, I would suggest you to do low manipulation instead of protective styling. Now you can do it sometimes, but most of your transition, I would suggest to do low manipulation hairstyles, just because it lets you like quite often feel your natural hair growing, like see the texture of your hair. It also allows you to apply products to your natural hair and see how it reacts and get familiar with your natural hair. If you haven't been natural for a long period of time like myself, I think the last time that I was natural was when I was 12, before I applied like my first relaxer, and since then like I stayed relaxed. And back in the days, I wasn't the one taking care of my hair, of my natural hair, it was my mom. So I really have like no real experience with my natural hair. But because I'm transitioning with low manipulation hairstyle, like on my wash day, I can feel my natural hair. I can test some products on my new growth and be like, oh okay, my hair relaxed to this product this way, and da-da-da-da-da. If your whole transition, you're doing box braid, you're doing wigs and everything, and then you feel like you're ready, like you have a lot of new growth, enough new growth for you to feel comfortable, and just like cut all your relaxed ends, and then you're left with your natural hair, like maybe you won't know what to do with it, you won't know what products to get to that will work with your hair, you know what I'm saying? So this is why I'm saying to transition with low manipulation hairstyle, because it lets you experiment with both textures, but it's also protects your hair from the outside. Like I feel like you get the best of both worlds with transitioning with low manipulation hairstyle. Now protective styling can be like a break, but it shouldn't be like for the whole period. The majority of my transition will be with low manipulation hairstyle. That's what I did with my last transition. Like the last time that I tried to transition for a year and a half, I did low manipulation hairstyle, and that really worked for me. So that's what I'm still gonna do with this transition. It's actually fun to watch your hair grow week after week, saying, oh my god, I have this much new growth. It's crazy. Like it's kind of exciting for me watching this process. So I hope if you're transitioning too, you kind of enjoy this process also. So I just want to enjoy this process. I don't want to hide my hair under wigs, under box braid, like all the time. That's it. That's why I choose to transition with low manipulation hairstyles. And if you want to, I'll show you some of my low manipulation hairstyle of choice that I like to do. So this is one of those. For that, like I said, I did use clip-ins, but you can do it with your real hair out instead. But yeah, I'll show you more hairstyles in the future. That's it for this video, guys. Don't forget to watch one of the videos that I posted in the past. Don't forget to like this video, to share this video with all your friends. And yeah, I'll see you in another one. Bye guys.